Wendel, one of Europe's leading listed investment companies, has a new chairman of the executive board. Frédéric Lemoine, welcome.
Thank you for having me.
You are the new chairman of the executive board of Wendel since about 3 months now. For those who don't yet know you, could you just briefly describe your background first?
Yes, of course. I've worked in the French public sector, and I've worked in the development of different companies like Areva, for instance. But I've known Wendel for more than 12 years now, since I used to be the CFO of Capgemini Group, which was at the time a subsidiary of Wendel. So I know the group quite well. I must say that I've also been on the board of Wendel since June 2008, so I'm not completely a newcomer.
As a chairman of the executive board now for 3 months, what are your first impressions inside the company?
Wendel is a very solid company, I must say. Wendel has existed for more than 3 centuries, but in the investment business for more than 3 decades. We have a solid balance sheet, we have cash, we have beautiful assets, world leaders like Saint-Gobain, Bureau Veritas, Legrand, non-listed companies which are really first-class companies. And this is very important for a company in our business. I also believe that we can work with very efficient management teams in our subsidiaries and in the group companies.
How would you describe your approach as a manager?
Well, difficult question. I try to be collective. I do believe that in teams you can bring much more than being alone in your office and taking the right decision. This is an illusion. I work with people. I think we must work closely with the management teams of the group companies. They know their business. We have chosen the companies because they had a good management, and we try to take a good decision with the small team which is around me at Wendel.
What are your priorities for this year, 2009?
2009 is a very difficult year, probably the most severe crisis since a long time, and my first priority is to help the group companies to go through this crisis, to take the right decision, to help them restructure their financing when needed, and also to take benefit of opportunities that will emerge from this crisis. This is the first priority. But at the same time, we are preparing the future. So we are trying to focus on the sectors which will be the sectors in which we will invest as of 2010 or 2011.
Precisely. What is your ambition or vision for the company in the medium to long term?
Wendel is a long-term investor. We have to foresee, to work on the future developments of the major sectors in the economy. This is why I believe we will bring the companies we have today to new stage of development, but then our business is also to sell some assets, and we will reinvest in new leaders which will be in probably new sectors which will really drive the growth of the economy for the period of the 20 years to come.
And lastly, what is your business update on some of the recent announcements made by the company, be it the restructuring of the debt of Materis or the sale of the oil and gas assets of Orange Nassau?
Well, this is very much in line with my priorities of 2009. We are helping the companies of the group to go through the crisis. So we have restructured very successfully the debt of Materis, and we are working on all our non-listed assets. We do the same with the group situation because we have to align the maturity of our debt with the perspective of our business. And at the same time, we take opportunities when they appear. And with the oil and gas activities of Orange Nassau, we had a tremendous opportunity to sell these assets at a very good price, whereas to keep them would have needed to invest heavily and to change the geographical scope of our activities.
Frédéric Lemoine, new chairman of the executive board of Wendel. Thank you very much indeed.
Thanks to you.